Hello, good afternoon, and you are very welcome once again to the Lanxess Arena. It's the Saturday the 1st of June. It is 5:30 Central European time. In 30 minutes time, we have the second semi-final. It's Barca Lassa versus, from Skopje, HC Vardar. It's going to be a great game. Now, Barca Lassa have dominated Vardar this season, winning the 2 games against them in the group phase, but as it's the Final Four, you know anything can happen. A bit earlier on today, Veszprem made it to the gold medal match, 33-30 victors over Kielce from Poland. And there is Aaron Palmerson, the Icelandic player. So much will depend on him today for this Barcelona team, the speed they play at. And here's how Barcelona made it this far.
After a disappointing defeat against Montpellier in the last 16 last season, coach Xavi Pascual decided to shuffle his cards and added 5 new players to an already impressive squad. The likes of Ludovic Fabregas, Casper Mortensen and Thiagus Petrus rejuvenated the Catalan giants and added a new twist to Pascual's team. It took some time until the players found their rhythm, so the first defeat in Germany did not come as much of a surprise. But the team recovered quickly and grew into the new system, showcasing their power and elegance in the next 11 games of the group phase, losing just 1 encounter in Veszprem. 486 goals scored was a real stamp of approval for this newly formed side, and with a total of 24 points, the Catalans were top of Group A and cruised directly into the quarter-finals. In the quarters, a reunion with 4 former players and a trip to last year's finalists HBC Nantes was on the cards, a real test for this newly formed Barca team. And it was a demonstration of power from the Catalans. Led by the newcomer Fabregas, on the line scoring 9 goals, Barca won by 7 and took a huge step towards Cologne. The second leg was met with an incredible atmosphere in Palau, and Barca stormed to a fantastic 29-26 win. The new Barca looks powerful, strong, young and high-flying. Barca's strength is in its collective and not individuals. A combination of French youngsters Mem and Fabregas, a fully recovered Danish rocketman Lassa Andersen, the ice-cold Palmerson, and De Vargas and Meller in goal, just to name a few. Barca Lassa go to Cologne as big favourites, but as we all know, Cologne doesn't always believe in favourites.
Well, that is so true, and this was the Barca Lassa FC Barcelona team bus arriving. There is Petrus, one of the new arrivals this season. All the backroom staff. Lassa Andersen back from those knee injuries, looks good. Palmerson behind him, cool as a cucumber. Duarte behind him, and the boy on the right wing, Aleix, he has really come on this season, and between himself and Dika Mem, they are one of the top scoring right wing axes of the Champions League. Very fast handball they play, incredibly difficult to keep up with them, and if the opposition score a goal against them, it's almost instantaneous that the ball is in the back of the net. There's Fabregas, the boy that they were talking about a little bit earlier, and there is the captain, Victor Tomàs. FC Barcelona, so many times they've been here. I think Victor Tomàs told me that he's been here. This is his 7th time. And when you consider this is the 10th year of the EHF Final Four, that is a pretty amazing record. So they're obviously wearing that yellow strip today, lime, I don't know what it is. Perez de Vargas, that's actually Muller. I think he wears Perez de Vargas is number 1. And there's Fabregas' jersey, number 72. Petrus beside him, those 2 in that centre block. So important for this team. Back into the arena again as we see the lineup. The Pole, Kamil Sipczak there, hasn't played that much this season because Fabregas has been so good. Arinho, number 13 on the left wing, has become vitally important to them because of the injury to Casper Mortensen, who I saw here today with the team, but he won't play. And they've got a great combination in goal. They've got Muller and they have got Perez de Vargas. Not as many fans here from Barcelona as perhaps from the team Vardar, or earlier Veszprém or Kielce, but they're around about. Now we switch over to Parrondo. He's also a first-time coach in the men's Champions League. He's in charge of Vardar. He's done a great job. This is how they made it this far.
Fairy tale in Skopje, a fairy tale which only handball can write. Things didn't look great for HC Vardar after Raul Gonzalez and some key players left the club, but some new hungry faces quickly replaced them, and with new coach Roberto Garcia Parrondo in charge, formed a very dangerous, extremely motivated group of players. This new Vardar team opened the group phase in style with an away win against the reigning champions. A lucky punch? Not if you ask Vardar's new foundation of Skuba in attack and Milosavljev in goal. The Macedonians continue to shock the handball world with wins against Veszprém away and the Leuven at home, only to be stopped in Poland against Kielce. They finished the group phase in third place in what would be a decisive Group A. The last 16 brought us the Balkan Clasico Zagreb against Vardar, an ultimate showdown for the throne of the South. And what a performance the Vardar players produced. The team dismantled the Croatians in the first duel in Zagreb and showed everyone that they mean business this season. And slowly the new Vardar axis of Karacic and Kristopans showed what they are capable of as well. Waiting in the quarterfinals were the Hungarian champions from Szeged. There were no secrets between the two sides. Makeda and Kaneas joined Szeged from Vardar, while Skuba and Gorbok went in the other direction. And after a furious final 10 minutes in Skopje, Vardar managed to end with an 8-goal lead to take with them to Szeged, where thanks to a wonderful performance from Karacic, the Macedonians made history again.
This season it's been very hard for us with the financial problems, with injured players. The situation is not good, but my God, we made it, we did it. Players were amazing, and we can play Final4. This is an amazing prize for us.
Their third consecutive VELUX EHF Final Four is probably the sweetest one yet. Can Vardar repeat history and shock the handball world again? Well, you know what they say, an injured lion still wants to roar.
Well, this was the arrival of the team bus from Vardar. Very, very light as a squad, but as I said last night in the locker room show, no money, no team, no chance, and yet here they are. Czervenkotska, well, she has been the assistant coach all season, the only female in the men's Champions League as a coach, and congratulations to her and Roberto Parrondo for getting this team thus far. Dissinger, the only German player playing in the Lanxess Arena. When you think about the early days, how many German teams were here, and now we have one German player. And there's Khalifa Gedban, Algerian. So congratulations to him being here today. A few of the Macedonian boys coming in. And behind them is the captain, Stoilov, Vardar through and through. And that's them today. They're the black jersey with the red trim. Normally the candy stripe, I'm sure it is if you turn it around. And Karacic, such an important player for them. Well, as I said, congratulations to them for getting this far, and let's see what they can do today. 71 goals Karacic has got. And we're back into the arena again. Everybody taking their time to come back in for the second game. HC Vardar from Skopje. Some players to look out for: Stas Skuba, the Slovenian, Gleb Kalarash, who's just come on, leaps and bounds. Christian Dissinger, number 15, the left back from Germany. And of course, Dinis Kristopans, the absolute giant of a man that plays in the right back position. Well, the teams were supposed to still be warming up, but they seem to have moved off the court nice and early. The match ball is ready. The Vardar fans are there, and someone has decided to sing the Barcelona tune. Let's go down to the dressing rooms and find out what's going on.
So are you ready to become the first team to win the trophy for a third time in Cologne?
Well, We have first the semi-final ahead of us, and of course we have a lot of confidence in our team, what we have made so far. But we have a semi-final to play, and Vardar is it's a tough team.
And Vardar's goalkeeper, Dejan Milosavljević, is the best goalkeeper of the Champions League. So how to score against him?
You know, he have had an amazing season so far, and it's a young goalkeeper. It's a goalkeeper who has come to this competition for the first time, and he has blown everybody. But of course, as I said, we are confident in our work, and hopefully we can manage to score against him.
And in your opinion, what will be that decisive factor for a victory today?
Oh, many things can be very important for the game. In handball, as you said, goalkeepers are very important. But many things can happen, many small details, so it's hard to tell.
Even this is your 7th Final Four, so do you feel like you can lead your team to another great victory today?
I hope so, yes. I was here was really exciting, really happy moment for me and my teammates. So of course, we are hoping for the best, and today is our final, and I hope we can do our best and win the match.
Barca are probably starting this match as the favorites, but you have 4 players in the Champions League team, all-star team, so that's on your side.
Yeah, Barca is favorite, of course. They are playing very good this year in Champions, but semi-final, it's one match, everything is possible. Our tactic is like always, leave the heart on the field, be one together as a team. So we are hoping, of course, all the best for us, and we can manage to win Barca.
And what do you think, what will be the key for victory today?
Against Barca, everything is the key. So we are preparing well these 2 weeks, and we managed to look the advantages and I can say the small disadvantage Barca have, and I hope that we manage to do that in these 60 minutes.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to win. Everyone wants to get to that gold medal match. But what a story it would be for Vardar. The word on the street was that no one had been paid for the entire season. Borazan, such an important player for them a couple of seasons ago when they beat Barcelona in that semi-final, had scored 5 goals in that game. He upped sticks and left a couple of months ago, and he's not here with the team. Very important player, injured but still important to the team, that are very light on the ground in terms of what we might consider top-class players. Dissinger comes midway through the season, and here they are. It's just an incredible story. Barca Lassa won both games against Vardar this season. I already told you that. It's the 3rd consecutive Final Four participation for Vardar. They won in 2017. Last season, I think they were 3rd, and the 7th for Barca in 10 years. They're the facts and figures for these 2 teams today. I think this is a game that could really live up to all the hype. We had 33-30 earlier on today. Wasn't that greatest game you ever saw, but an amazing performance from Nenadic. Played for 18 minutes and 40-something seconds and scored 12 goals and basically won the game for Veszprém. But coming up at 6 o'clock Central European time, whatever time that is, wherever you are in the world, on EHF TV and TV channels around the world, is the 2nd semi-final. And remember when they won 2 years ago, and like the entire population of Skopje turned out to see them? Well, they've another chance to make some more history. It's time for another show. Sit back, relax, enjoy.
Nothing without his team. But how does a team write history? And how do players become legends? Our opening show will tell you. Enjoy.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Well, a wonderful opening show to the second game, going through the history of the 9 years so far. And that is the second opening show finished, and it's time for the game. It is Barcelona against Vardar Skopje, and it's coming up very, very shortly. The two referees for the game today hailed from Latvia, Zigmar Sondors and Renars Lisis. Two very experienced referees, and we wish them the best of luck for today's game. So the mascot of HC Vardar is introduced. The players are held back, and here comes the captain of the team, Stoyanche Stoilov, 32 years of age now, 31, and looking very slim, lost a couple of kilos. Martin Popovsky, he's 24, he's only got 2 goals in the Champions League this season. He plays right wing. Then it's Dinas Kristapans, 28 years of age, 80 goals so far. Moraes, he's from Brazil, 25 years of age, 25 goals. Christian Dissinger, 27 years of age, 27 goals. And now Igor Karacic. Well, last season we hardly saw him. This season he's been tremendous. It is the 30-year-old, 71 goals. Then Scuba, 29, he's got 55 goals. Talks of him going to Kielce, who knows. Then it's Gleb Kalarash, the defender, 28 years of age, only 11 goals, who likes a nice fast break goal. Gedban, he's from Algeria, he's 22, he's got 33 saves in the Champions League this season. Ivan Chupic, twice winner of the competition, 33, 68 goals. Timur Dibarov was here at number 1 in 2010 for the Russian team, Medvedi. He's got 73 goals this season for Vardar. Then Sergei Gorbach, only 3 goals, had serious injury difficulties all season. Then another Russian, Daniil Shishkarev. He's 30, 25 goals from the right wing. Then comes Yanya Vojvodic, the centre player. He's 23 years of age. He's got 2 goals as well. Dmitry Kiselyev is next, 24, 15 goals. And finally, the man who will be moving to Berlin next year, it is Dejan Milosavljev between the posts for Vardar. And good luck to them today. Now the team that's been absolutely tearing it up in the Champions League this season, they score. Remember, there are other teams that are higher scores than them, but they had a bye in the last 16. They got through, so there was 2 matches they didn't have to play, but they routinely score over 30 goals in games, sometimes over 40, depends on the mood that they're in. They are fast, they are unbelievable, and their captain is the one, the only, Victor Tomas. And he's 34 years of age now. He's got 44 goals, but he looks as trim and as slim as I've ever seen him. He does his little bounce on his, I think, 3 jumps on his right leg before he goes onto the court. Then Perez de Vargas, 28, 121 saves. The ball almost never gets to him. The defence of this team is so strong. And Trelios, 38 now. He's 25 goals, plays behind Palmerson. That's the way it works. But prolonging his career, that's for sure. Sorando now, 34 years of age, French player, 13 goals. Lassa Andersen, the Dane, 25, and he seems to have been around forever. 21 goals in the Champions League this season, but he's had to come back from difficulties. Arinho, he's been around, it seems, forever, but he's only 26, 30 goals, and he's become a bit more of a stud in this team since Mortensen's injury. Then this boy on the right wing, 22, Alej, 66 goals. Finally, as I get to him, is Kamil Sipshak, 27. He's 27 years of age now, 24 goals. It's Petros, 30 years of age, 6 goals. He's a specialist defender. Then the Slovenian Jure Dolinec, 30, 27 goals. Dikamem, the French boy, 21 years of age, 63 goals. Gets a fine round of applause for as he comes into the stadium. Then Gilberto Duarte, number 28, 26 goals he's got in the Champions League this season, the Portuguese. The boy came in halfway through the season, Nemanja Ilic, 29, 11 goals, and a big round of applause for a very popular player in Germany, Aaron Palmerson, 28, 33 goals, and he always seems to shine on this big stage. Then comes Kevin Muller, who came down from Flensburg to Barcelona, 53 saves he's got and 3 goals to boot, and finally he won it last year. Ludovic Fabregas with Montpellier. Can he repeat? The only player to ever repeat was Ivan Čupić on the other team, who did it with Kielce one season and Vardar the next. So let's wait and see what could happen today. The anthem of the Champions League plays, the lights come on. We'll see the graphics of the teams as we move along and focus on the eyes of the Barcelona team. Something interesting that Xavi Pascual said to me yesterday when the media called us to watch it. He said, I just really enjoy watching this team play, and that's a great thing for a coach to be able to say. Parando, of course, is the coach of this team from Skopje, HC Vardar. And he said, and he was once a player for Ciudad Real, as was David Davis when Talant was the coach, and he would have played a lot against Barcelona, so it'll be interesting to see what he's got up his sleeve. A first-time coach in the men's VELUX EHF Champions League, and a first-time coach at the big show, the EHF Final 4. Well, there they are, beautiful new jerseys. I really like that, looks great, the candy stripe. They're in black and red, Barcelona all in that luminous yellow. And they look very smart and trim too. So the Champions League anthem is played. Everyone applauds. Crowd gets ready, and you know when Barcelona play that it's just going to be something special. Annette with the fair play announcement.
And in the interest of the sport of handball, we kindly request you, the spectators, to support your team in a fair manner and to show positive attitude towards all participants and spectators. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette. Well, the atmosphere just picks up a little bit, doesn't it? The music pumps out, the captains shake hands, the teams move along. 60 minutes plus the half-time break between one of these teams and a gold medal match against Veszprém. Who will it going to be? Who will it be? All the money says Barcelona. But that's never the way it works. Pascual, he's been here for 10 years now coaching this team, and he's done a great job. He's won 2 Champions Leagues. De Vargas has been with him all the time. Pérez de Vargas, so has González. Kevin Muller just coming this season. Entre Rios came in 2011, around the same time as Serrano. So the core of this team has been around a long time. Lassa Anderson just coming into his own in this team. There's Ourinho, Aleix, and then Sipchak, Petrus, Jure Dolanets. There is no Engason today in this team, so it'll be down to Duarte and to Anderson to fill in that left back position, and finally Ludovic Fabregas. Good strong team, a little light maybe in the left back position, but if Lasse Anderson can survive, he's going to be deadly. Then Parando, what a great coach he has been for this team, and the way he's held them all together through all the difficulties. Stojančić Stoilov, number 5, the line player, heart bleeds black and red. And then Christoph Hans from Latvia stands 2 meters 15 tall. Dissinger, the only German player playing at the Lanxess this season. Stas Skuba, the Slovenian, came from Szeged after they took back, I'm trying to remember his name, Dejan, but came here to Vardar, and he's done absolutely fantastically for them. Dmitry Kiselyev, don't expect him to play much unless Christoph Hans, well, it can always happen, gets injured, but normally this team is going to stay with the tried and tested, which is Diberov, it's going to be Stas Skuba, it's going to be Karacic, maybe Dissinger comes on, Christoph Hans, and on the right wing, Shishkarev, you would imagine. Aaron Palmerson, 28 years of age, 2 wins with Kiel in 10 and 12. Karacic, a win with Vardar in 2017. Both of them playing centre-back. Karacic more likely to play in the left-back every now and again. And then, of course, we go for Pérez de Vargas He is just one of the greatest goalkeepers in the Champions League at the moment. And on the right, there he is, 80 goals. Dinis Kristopans. Vardar starting in defence, and they are from the left wing. Dibirov, then Karacic in the number 2 defence, Kalarash and Kristopans in the centre block. On the right back position is Shishkarev, and on the right wing is Stas Skuba, because they want to play fast, and it's Milosavljev in goal. They're in black and red, playing from right to left. Barcelona's Perez de Vargas blesses himself in goal to get himself ready to go, and they go with the young lad Aleix in the right wing, Dikemem inside him, and then we go for Aaron Palmerson in the centre. It's Gilberto Duarte in the left back position. On the left wing is Aitor Rino, and on the line is Fabregas, and Palmerson already telling Dikemem what he needs to do. Here comes the wraparound. Karacic follows him, ball back to Duarte, off the hands of the defence and out over the end line. Corner ball to Barca. They started again, and Palmerson wants a bit of movement from Mourinho, gets it. Now he gets the ball and over the end line again, and they're just, it's like they're just getting ready to see how far do I need to throw this ball over Kristopans to get it into the back of the net. Kristopans comes out on Palmerson, holds him up, and it's like he's a toy doll. And down goes Karacic. He's okay. Referees say play on. Duarte again to Palmerson. Hand is up for pass of play. Dikemem goes alone, that far side, and Dikemem opens the scoring for Barca. 1-0. And Vardar take their time. Looked like he might have stepped a little bit there, but referees say that, all is good. And on they play. So Stas Skuba. And immediately they go 7-on-6. Stoilov comes on as a second line. Off comes Milosavljev. But you don't want to be giving Barcelona a head start in this game. Ball is with, and it's an open goal. What can Duarte do? Plays it to Mourinho. Fabregas has just got to blow it in, but they make a bit of a meal of it. And Aleix puts it in, and 2-0 to Barcelona. Lost ball. They really make a dog's dinner of this, but it goes in the end. But they made a few too many passes. They stay 7-on-6, empty goal. Stoilov, second line. That's kind of bizarre at the start of a game. No goalkeeper at home for Vardar. Stas Skuba has it, drops it, but gets away with it, and it's a 9-metre ball. And Stoilov is deep on this side, but Karacic is open if they can find him. They don't need him. Whistle went early. Referees call it back. Milosavljev goes back on. Dibirov comes back off, and Dibirov comes back on. And he calls, Stas Skuba calls Morais onto that side. Dibirov now at the ball. What's he going to do? Looks, finds Kristopans. Kristopans bounces instead of shooting. Back to Karacic. Karacic, lovely ball. That's super play. Shishkarev. Oh, great goal, Shishkarev. Nice play from Vardar, and they get their goalkeeper back on. And look at Barcelona, they're gone. But it's saved. Poor pass from Dikemem. Play on, says the referee. Ball with Stas Skuba. Ball with Karacic. It's open for Timur Dibirov. He doesn't find him. Now Stas Skuba. No, back to Karacic. He's held back. There's 2 minutes for someone here. Wait a minute. Is it only a yellow card? Ooh, he gets away with one there. I think Fabregas gets away with one there. Maybe not. It's definitely a yellow card anyway. And what are they going to do? No, they leave Milosavljev in goal. Now Morais is the single line player. And Barondo trying a little bit of gamesmanship at the start of the game, and it's worked out nicely for them. They lost a goal, but they scored a goal. So 2-1. Now Milosavljev comes off again, and on comes Stoilov. Empty goal. Karacic. Skuba. Ball is with Kristopans, now with Skuba again, now with Karacic, goes alone! Great save, Perez de Vargas, but the referees decided it was a foul on the way through. He wants more, doesn't get it, but I love the way he's always playing with a smile on his face. And look at Petrus, he's already looking the other way, but Perez de Vargas never takes his eyes off him. Follows with Kristopans. Love this new strip on Vardar. Looks great. Don't forget to download the Final 4 app. You can follow all the stats from all the teams. Get it on your smartphone. Staskuba waited for the goalkeeper to just step to the other side and then put it near side. Great goal. Palmerson breaks it. It's with Duarte back to Palmerson, and Palmerson buries it 3-2. Look how quickly they score from conceding a goal. Look at him. That's a super goal though, because really, yes, he likes that. That's I think he's been one of the best buys for him. When you look along the team, they got him in, I think, January 2018, and he just looks so good. Yeah, Milosavljev off again. They go 7v6. I hope this is not the whole game, because if Barcelona figure that out, they will just score empty goal after empty goal. Oh, Kristopans alone on that side. Absolutely nearly. If Perez de Vargas hadn't got out of the way of that, it was going to take him into the net with him. Duarte gone. No chance of seeing the action replays of this Barcelona team. And Dimitrov gets in on the act. He breaks quickly, plays it to Staskuba. Skuba has it again. And so far, it's we stay 6-on-6. Karacic, Skuba, Moraes is the line player. 4-3, Barcelona lead. Kristopans, Skuba 1-on-1 with Fabregas, gets the ball into Kristopans, who's held up by Arinho and Duarte. He goes down, which took a long time because of how tall he is. And look at Arinho, he's not letting go. Ball with Karacic again, what can he do? Behind the back to Skuba, that's a great save from Perez de Vargas, and it's out of his hands. Look, it's in the hands of Palmerson, it's out of his hands. Ball into Fabregas on the line. Great save, Milosavljev. Rebound, Kristopans breaks to Skuba. Skuba with the ball, what's he going to do? Ball into the line to Gleb Kalarash. Dropped, fast break, Aleix. He's facing Kristopans on his own. Now back to Duarte, saved again. Milosavljev up and down the court. You couldn't keep an eye on it. Shishkarev to Skuba. Skuba to Karacic. Karacic gets a block with Moraes. Then Petrus holds onto him again. The two compatriots in there on the line. Look at this. Ball outside to Duarte, who turns Shishkarev. Maybe didn't have the time to set himself properly. Great save, Milosavljev. What a game already. 25% saving ratio for Perez de Vargas. Milosavljev, 40%. They're going to need that. Karacic hit by Palmerson. It's 9-meter ball, and that's all. Skuba wants a bit of movement from Moraes. He gets it. Dimitrov has gone in, second line on the far side. Now the ball with Karacic again into Moraes. Good turn, good goal. And a yellow card to boot for Aleix. Nice. They isolated the little guy against the big guy, and Moraes is a big guy, but even then he's got to score the goal. Perez de Vargas goes down low, and he just about manages to plop it over him, as they'd say. And look at that, just about manages to get it over him. And the ball now, Barcelona 6v6. They got to break down this Vardar defence. Shishkarev trying to step out to 9 metres on Duarte. Fabregas takes it now, Duarte to Dicamem. Lovely ball to Palmerson, who's through. Gets the shot away, rebound is Duarte. Another great save. 2 great saves in a row for Milosavljev. The boy is going to Berlin, breaks it to Skuba. Skuba to Kristopans. What can he do? Goes alone all the way, hit in the air by Dicamem. And the referee say yellow card for Dicamem and 9-meter ball. I think that's good defending. That's a really good technique. Gets the arm. Nah, in the end, he doesn't let go, but I thought he had his body in the way. Not quite. But that guy has really started off with a rate of knots, hasn't he? 57%. 4-4. Skuba. Karacic. Shishkarev. Expect the change now with Kristopans on that side. Shishkarev takes it again. Now the switch of Karacic into Kristopans in there as a second line. But the referees say no, held up again. He takes some punishment, the big Latvian. And I think because he's such a big lad, they maybe don't always give him what he deserves. Ball out to Dimitrov, off the post into the waiting hands of Arinho. He breaks it to Duarte. Duarte to Dicamem, all the way to Palmerson in the blink of an eye. He goes along. Back to Alais. She's hit, but it doesn't matter. And someone's off. It's Gleb Kalarash. It's Morais. It's Gleb Kalarash, I think. And is he going to give him? It's only 2 minutes. And Alais scores the goal. Alais, Gomez, and Gleb Kalarash, 2 minutes. So a power play and a goal. And look at the movement of the Barcelona team. It's like watching water trickle sometimes, the way they just flow. And Gleb Kalarash, well, caught betwixt and between and didn't know where he was. And pretty bad foul, to be honest with you, but 2 minutes to boot. And good luck, says the referee. And it's going to be an empty goal and a power play to Barcelona. Karacic on the ball, plays it to Cristopans. And it's Stas Scuba waiting in the left back position now. Here comes Morais on the change. Stas Scuba back in the centre again. Fabregas just out, and look, it's like a 4. I don't know what it is. Ball goes into Morais, but they said he was fouled, and the referee's a bit quick on the whistle there. Nice moving, Morais. And he was down. That's a great decision by the referees. Great decision. Couldn't have allowed that goal. His hand was on the ground. Morais now to Cristopans. Cristopans to Karacic. Karacic 1-against-1. Steps back. Ball to Scuba. Scuba now hit by. His ball got caught under Palmerson. The fast ball into the empty goal by Perez de Vargas. But what a great save by Perez de Vargas in the first place. Just look at the way the ball gets hit by Palmerson, but amazing save by Perez de Vargas. And no, it was a shot by Aleix. Puts it into the open goal. It wasn't Perez de Vargas at all. And it's 6-4. Aleix Gomez. So 6-4, Barcelona just putting a bit of daylight between the two teams. Karacic tries to go past Fabregas, can't do it. I mean, he's the new style of player, isn't he? A guy that can attack and defend. That's the way the game is going. Ball is with Stas Scuba, now the ball is with Dibarov. Dibarov plays it off to, well, it turns out Karacic handles up for pass. Play off the post back into the hands of Morais. And they can't believe it, Vardar, because the referees blew early again, but it was the right decision at that time. The Barcelona boys and girls on the far side, they're dancing up and down. The ball is with Cristopans again. Ball is back with Scuba. He's hit by Palmerson. And they are all over them at the moment. Barcelona no way through, but Vardar maybe a little unlucky. Oh, he's hit! He's hit in the face on the way through. Did the referee see that? No! They've called time. I thought he got hit in the face on the way through there by Petrus. Oh, Petrus got away with something. Lassa Anderson with the ball. He's going to go outside. He's going to take a shot. He's hit. And a penalty time. And 2 minute suspension for Stas Scuba as well. And they may feel the handball gods are against them at the moment. Look at the ball. Palmerson into his breadbasket on the run. Goes past him. And yeah, that's a penalty. Stas Scuba can't stand defending in this and stick out a leg like that. And it's at 2 minutes as well. That's absolutely the correct decision. Aleix steps forward, facing Milosavljev. 2 minute suspension. Now the 7 meter shot. And he scores it. Three-goal lead for Barcelona. Dissinger comes on now in the left back position with Stas Scuba out. Karacic takes over the centre. Lassa Anderson steps out on Cristopans, but it doesn't matter. Cristopans goes up, but he comes down heavy and the ball's already broken. Dicamem into Lassa Anderson over to Ourinho. Great save. Aleix tries to win the ball back, doesn't. Milosavljev has it. 7-5, they needed that, and 1:15 left on the power play for Barcelona, but how quickly they were gone. And he just tries to get it over the hands of Milosavljev, and crossbar comes to his aid after a big palm on the ball. And Cristopans with that goal, an absolute bullet. 130 kilometres per hour. 130 kilometres per hour. You get a speeding ticket for like that if you were driving in Ireland. Dissinger blocked, fouled. Lassa Anderson down, Dissinger down. Probably lucky to see him. He got a serious injury playing in the Seha League final, but he's recovered. And I think he's delighted to be here. Great block by Petrus. Serrando was in there with him as well. You can see him come on. So a couple of changes now. Aurelio still in the left wing. Then Anderson, Petrus, Serrando. Karacic. Ball is lost. No, says the referee. It's going to be a 9-meter ball to Vardar. Great defending again from Barcelona. Ball with Karacic. Now with Dibarov. What can he do? Tries to go past them, but he's travelled, says the referee. They've lost the ball, and now the ball is in the hands of Barcelona. They slow it down ever so slightly. Karacic comes off. Kalarash comes on. But already they're in trouble on this side if they can find the ball. No, it goes into the middle, now goes over to the far side to the wing. Had another great save. Aurelio should have really buried that. But in fact, the opening was on this side and they missed it. And you can see Javi Pasquale, he's kind of thinking, you know, every goal counts. Some more than others. But when you've got an open shot like that, you really have to be making it count. Milosavljev, another hand to the exact same shot from Mourinho. He'll come good. Great player. Scuba back on after that 2-minute suspension to Kristopans. He's going to be needed more than ever in this game because he's so big and so strong. And there he goes again. And he nearly takes the legs out from underneath Perez de Vargas, who manages to save it. Ball goes over the sideline. It's Barcelona ball. Palmerson plays it quickly. 14 minutes gone in the game. No changes really in the terms of Entrerios coming on in terms of Victor Tomas, but I think they might be getting ready just behind the bench now, just off camera. Entrerios, that'll be the change for Palmerson. Keeps his team fresh. That's the way they play it. Here's Mem. Tries to go past Moraes. Held up by the two big men. Down they go. Floor wipers have done their job. And the ball is at the 9-meter line for Serrando. Remember, in 2015, he was one of the best defenders in the Final Four that year. I remember him. He was absolutely stunning. Doesn't get as much game time down, but he's in the mid-30s now. So, Dikemem, Palmerson, ball to the line to Serrando, and he's down, says the referee. Took the easy option out there, I think. Nice goal, Serrando. They counted it. Look at that for a ball. Whoop. Maybe he was. Just couldn't get out of his jersey. Ball is with Palmerson again. Has he gotten it around the corner? He hasn't. Ball comes back out to the 9-meter line again. Entrerios still warming up. Time is called. Alish gets back out on this side again on the right wing. Palmerson. Dikemem. Palmerson, what's he going to do? Goes up. Oh, great save. Rebound is Kristopans. He breaks it to Stas Scuba. Stas Scuba looks around, finds Lev Kalarash. He gets off as quickly as he can. On comes Karacic. Petrus gets into the middle. There's the shot. Right down the chest of Milosavljev. And 15 and a half minutes gone in the first half. If you've just joined us, it's Barcelona 7, Vardar Skopje 5. Scuba. Ball to Karacic all the way through. The move from Scuba was so clever, and the run off the ball took the defence out of the way and it parted like the Red Sea. 7-6. Second semi-final of the day. If you don't know what happened earlier, I'm going to spoil it right now. Veszprém won 33-30 against Kielce. They are in the gold medal match tomorrow. So it is Entrerios back on. It is Entrerios on in place of Palmerson. Serrando stays on the line. No change. Aurelio still on the left wing. Ball to Lassa Anderson. Ball to Dikemem. He's hit on the way through, but it's good defence from Kalarash, who's just gotten better and better as the season goes on. Came from the Bundesliga over to Vardar and he's done a great job. Alish makes the move. Second line. Entrerios. Ball to Dikemem. Now to Lassa Anderson. Blocked. Rebound. And Aurelio picks it up. Dikemem gets it. Back to Entrerios again. Anders up for passive play. Ball to Lassa Anderson. Ball to Entrerios. Here you go. Oh! That is exceptional. But the ball is already broken. Karacic in the middle, looking for Dibarov and finding him. What a shot, Entrerios. Bang! And that's it. Milosavljev never moves. The ball is already in the back of the onion bag. 8-6. Well, Raul Entrerios still has it. 38 years of age, the Spaniard, 25 goals this season. Dibarov. Karacic, Scuba, that little move they do. Up goes Kristapans. Petrus drops it, looks, finds Aurelio. He says, you go, Alice. He does go. And he puts it away. And how quickly do they move? Petrus, the hot potato, finds Aurelio. Aurelio says, I've had 2 misses. I'll give it to the boy in the right wing. The shot was good from Kristapans. But look at this. Boom, boom, goodbye. Oh. 9-6, 3 goals difference. 70-40 gone in the first half. Diberov finds Kristapans. Oh, he's all the way! He's all the way! And he buries it. He loves to come across that side. And he finally just decided to go himself. And that's what they got to do, put it on his shoulders. Because he'll do it for them. And Tredios tries to break through. He's held up by Kristapans. 9-7 to score. And Tredios, Dikamem. Off comes Aurelio, off comes Sarando, on comes Ilic, and on comes Sipchak. Well, they've had 3 different line players already in the game. They had Fabregas, then they had Sarando, and now they have Sipchak. I mean, what a wealth of talent they have. And Tredios looks for Lassa Anderson, finds him now, gets the ball back again. Back to Lassa Anderson, into the line to Sipchak. Beautiful move, beautifully executed. And a simple goal for Barcelona, but right off the training paddock, and you could just see it coming. They each knew exactly what their role was, and look at it again. Brilliant. And he's in acres of space. Yeah, obviously not literally, but for this level of handball, that much space and time to turn for a big man like that, he's not going to miss. 10-7. Scuba, Karacic all the way to the left wing to Diberov. He doesn't fancy it, but maybe he will now. It's Victor Tomas in the right wing position. Scuba looked like he moved, like he travelled. Moraes turns, he gets away. He gets the 7 metre, but he absolutely wallops Perez de Vargas, it seemed to be, in the face, who made an amazing save. Here he goes, turns him. Oh. It's got to hurt tomorrow. 30% Perez de Vargas is on. There's only be 10 shots against him. That's how good this Barcelona defence is. 10 shots against them. Milosavljev has had 15 shots against him. He's on 47% save ratio. Perez de Vargas is all right. It's Ivan Čupić stepping forward. Double Champions League winner, of course. And he's quite far back, isn't he? That's much further than I've ever seen him before. Fakes one. Oh, nicely over the head. He just seems to know where the goalkeeper's going to go, and that's where he puts it. That's a super goal. Yeah. And Perez de Vargas hates that. Right over his shoulder. No way for them to get it. Great moustache, sir. Great moustache. Here comes Ilic, second line. He's hit by Karacic, but he keeps going. Dikamem's up. That boy is like poetry in motion when he's running. He just seems to be able to glide through the air. Look at this. 2 men in front of him, but he knows what he's doing. And the ball has gone before Milosavljev's got that step across. 11-8, 20 minutes gone, but they're still in the game, Vardar, but they can't let the gap get too much wider than it is. Ivan Čupić is getting the call maybe to come on. Up goes Kristapans, ball is in with Karacic, and Diberov's gone second line on the far side. Ball with Kristapans again, hit by Lassa Anderson. Lassa Anderson did a great job there. Really good job of stopping Kristapans. Scuba again. Kristapans again, and this time he leads with his arm. Oh, and Tredios is in trouble. Yeah. He knew he was coming, watch. But Kristapans leads with his arm there. Now this. And down he goes. You just can't hit a guy from behind anymore. And what are we saying? 2 minutes for Tredios, and then a yellow card for, a yellow card then for Karacic. And Igor is asking why. So, power play now to Vardar, 11-8 down. 9 minutes to go, and change in the first half. Kristapans, ball to Karacic. Oh, he saved it! Or he's missed it. Well, it looked like it might have gone in, but it hit the side netting, but I don't know whether Perez de Vargas got a touch on it. He did! A great save by Perez de Vargas there. Absolutely wonderful. Covering the gap. Look at this again. That's exceptional. He's got a knack. These are two great goalkeepers. Ilic, Palmerson now, because Entrerios off. Dolinets in the right back position in place of Dikamem. He goes 1-against-1 against. It ends up out with Victor Tomas somehow. Well, a little bit of luck going Barcelona's way. Dolinets gets the shot away, and somehow it ends up. Did he pass that ball to Victor? Incredible. Doesn't matter. The captain's delighted. Scuba. Kristapans looks for Čupić. No, brings it back to Kristapans again. Remember, there's still a player up for 31 seconds. Kristapans again. Plays to Karacic. Karacic comes back out. Petrus hits him. Ball to Scuba. It's all fighting. Look at Stoilov. Look at, oh, he's in trouble here. No, says the referee, he's not. It's Fabregas and Petrus, but there's so much movement in that defence. And they're a player down. And it looks like there's a centre block between the way they come across. Top Petrus is in trouble there. But the referees aren't buying the dramatics from Karacic. Team timeout call, Vardar. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Veće trigola samo su otivanje, odbrana bez odličja. Onaka sekoga zvese sud, okej? 12 sekundi. Okej. Četiri blok. Ali nema Tiagus. Ne, Tiagus. Ja idem do kraja. Ne, čekaj. Četiri blok, ako Tiagus na sredina. A nije, Tiagus je tu. Ako ne. Esto del bloqueo, que esté el tío aquí. Que la traigan para este lado. Bien, luego en ataque. Necesito aislar un poco a este tío con el cruce central pivote. Otra opción, el 2 contra 2. Pero mejor aquí. Mejor aquí. Y si hacemos el pase extremo con el pivote en 2-3, cuando hay esto, este está pendiente aquí. Quiero que cintéis el pase.
So the timeout's over. Perondo's had his say. Lassa Anderson, that was that penalty for the 2 minutes. But this was the Aurelio who missed 2 shots, both to that far corner. Vardar on the ball, of course. He's got 7 saves from 17 attempts, they're saying, but I would say the score is 12 goals, and Diberov's got the ball. They've lost it. Has anybody picked it up? Fabregas has, and he plays it on to Petrus, and they want the floor clean, but they'll play on anyway. Perez de Vargas with the ball in his hand. And you see that Diberov does lose his footing, then everybody... the balls do get very slippy in here because it's quite warm anyway, but it's like there's condensation. You saw it earlier with Nielsen and some of the line players. They could hardly hold on to the ball, and maybe the sticky doesn't help in these conditions. 23 minutes gone, only 20 goals scored. Milosavljev, a big part of that. Up goes Duarte into the line, stolen by Diberov. He's on his bike. What's he going to do? He's carried the ball. He gets away with it. Karacic alone, and a save by Perez de Vargas. And you saw what Karacic tried to do there. He tried to get the Barcelona player in trouble by leaving the ball sort of against his body. Ball is out to the wing. Victor Tomas. It's a great goal. And I think he's having a look at Diberov because he thinks that maybe he left his foot in. But Karacic just leaves the ball against the body. Here's the fast break, and just watch what Karacic tries to do. Great save in the end from there. Tries to hit the ball against the body, so the referee's got a possibility of giving a 7-meter. Perez de Vargas saves it. The ball just makes it over to Victor Tomas from Interios. They played with each other so long, and you see Diberov just leaves the foot in. Very dangerous for a winger. The game goes on. Duarte's got it again, and they break. It's Ilic. He's got to get out of the way. Does Kristapans, and Ilic makes no mistake for his first goal of the game, and he looks fast. And it's now 14-8 and 6-goal lead with only 5 minutes remaining in the first half, and they've gone for a second time out already, Vardar.
Jedan sud tamo se penal kontra napad. Jedna topka i sam. Samo igrajte na početak. Probajte da igrajte do kraja. Ok, Sega, prva akcija. Fabregas sobre dobro i od 3. Piker levo sa Kara, 1-1. Kara, do kraja. Ako Tiago si pravi od 3, e Piker desno sa tebe. Ok, 1-1. Ajde! Šta posle?
El rebote tiene que ser nuestro. No os vayáis a defender. Y luego, correr. Y solo porque no caigo.
Well, not that my Spanish is any good, but even I know he said just keep running, because in the end, regardless of technical ability, which is already fantastic from this Barcelona team, the fact is that this Vardar team has got so few players they can bring on that you could just run them into the ground. And Barcelona has literally and figuratively been running teams into the ground this season. 14-8, they're up in the first half, and looks like they're on their way to the gold medal match to face Vespen tomorrow, and what a game that would be. But still, a bit of time left. Karacic, he won't want to give up. Plays it around the corner to Stoilov, who misses it. Nothing for them. And look at this, they run already. And Trelios plays it quickly. Ball to Duarte. And Trelios gets rid of it. Dolanets 1-against-1 and back in again. Great save. Milosavljev. Dibarov, he's gone. He's all alone. Off the crossbar. Well, when your luck's out and they run again. It's up and down. It's madness. Oh, Duarte gets hit from behind. The referee says nothing more than just a 9-meter ball, and let's calm it all down. That is unfortunate for Dibarov, but look how quickly the ball has gone already from the Barcelona team. Ball is on the 9-meter line. Dolanets and Trelios, line switch now from Sipchak now back to Duarte, who's dropped it again, hit, and Dolanets has a Gleb. Kalarash is not going to let them away with anything today. Look, he hauls him down and he throws him down. Play on, says the Latvian referee. No, 9-meter ball. Well, at least he knew it was a foul. Dolanet's a big lad, but he always looks like a boy playing out there. He looks much smaller than all the rest, but he's 1.95 m. Look at that shot. Moraes got to look up. He doesn't. He bounces, gives it back to Kalarash. Dolanet's 1.90 m he is, but he always looks tiny with the huge men he's playing against. He's not your maybe quintessential right back, you know, big and tall, but he's fast and he's quick on his feet. Now, 14-8, haven't had a goal for a while, but we've had a lot of running up and down. Kristopan, Skuba, Dibarov now, Karacic deep down on the left wing, all alone, but Victor Tomas is keeping an eyeball on him. Here's Kristopans, he's going to look for him now, you know he is, and Victor Tomas knew exactly what he was doing there. Made it look like he didn't know that he was going to try for Karacic, and then just jumped in the way of the ball. It's like traffic lights when you were a kid, isn't it? Look left, look right, look left again. Dibarov, nice step, back out to Karacic now, to Dibarov again. He tries it again, goes again, ball to Kristopans, he's up, no, he's down. They're going nowhere fast, the hand is up for passive play. Karacic, great score, out of absolutely nothing. He comes up with it. And they're gone again, Barcelona. Duarte, yeah, he's just, I don't know, when the ball gets to him, I'm just not trusting what's going on in this team. Čupić looks around and just not quite, I think he's not staying in Barcelona next season, but a great player, no doubt about it, but just maybe not at the level of the way this team wants to play. And you wonder whether or not you could put Palmerson in that position, should it be needed. But for right now, I think they're just going to see this game out nice and easy style so that they're fresh for tomorrow. But they don't want to take too many chances because this Vardar team never lies down. Here's Kristopans again, ball behind the back. Duarte picks it up. Ball is with Entrerios. And it's a great save! They over-egged the pudding again, Barcelona. What are they doing? No need for all those passes. Ilic should be just going in and taking that goal for the another great save, Perez de Vargas. Wonderful, special, impressive. That's what he is. Lovely ball out. Dimitrov sick at the crossbar, and now Perez de Vargas standing in his way. Timeout called for Barcelona, and in honesty, look at this is what you teach your kids not to do. You don't need all these passes. Bouncing the ball, ridiculous. Let's listen to what he has to say. And you can see there he's not one bit happy.
Gil, Aaron, y te quedas. Vale, y te quedas. No quiero que Raúl chupe una expulsión al final de aquí el partido. Pica. Estás aquí. Vale, entonces hacemos. Pasa al extremo. Gil, abres. Y el 2 contra 2. Si está Stoilov aquí y tú, Aaron, decides este 2 contra 2. Este pasa abierto a 1-2. ¿Vale? Y Dica, entre 2 y 3. ¿Dónde está? Entre el 2 y el 3. Aquí al medio. Tú decides. Estate atento al pase y lo que haya. ¿Vale? Los cambios. Dica. Sipa. Vale, vamos. Vale, dale. Pasa.
So, timeout over. I'm sure he's trying to remain calm. I mean, this team hasn't let him down all season. Don't forget the Final Four app has all the stats as it's happening, and they've some great new ones. 60% possession for Vardar. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference, because this Barcelona team only needs the ball for about 2 seconds and they score a goal. So they are 5 to the good, 14-9, but they maybe need to just focus a little bit, make sure that this Vardar team doesn't feel that they've got a way back into this game, because they look really, really good. Ilic comes this near side. Palmerson, ball to the Kamam, save, rebound. That's a great rebound. Does he get it again? He does get it again. Chupic, what a save by Milosavljev, keeping them in the game. Karacic, 1 against 1. He's through. He's hit. No, he's not. Yes, he is. 9 meters though. I love Igor, but every so often he's just got to stop trying to get other players into trouble. You know, with the way he plays, he's very physical. Look at that! Good save, Milosavljev. He's got to try not to get other players into trouble. Look, he's already going down before anybody's even touched him. In fairness, he doesn't make a meal of it that time. Referee spotted it, and that's good. Karacic now at the ball to Scuba, ball to Stoilov. They're very strained, very forced at the moment now. Scuba, now Karacic, but look at the defence. 3 men chasing him, and look at Stoilov trying to get free of Serrano. Now they're open, but they aren't open. Looks like he can get the ball out to Dimitrov, and suddenly the door is closed. I've never seen defending the way Barcelona do it. They take chances by going out high, 1 against 1, and just look at 4 men. They've won it again. It's unbelievable. Duarte, Palmerson, he looks up, finds Petrus, and that's how you do it, says the defender. Thank you very much. But it's Palmerson, heads up handball. He always sees the pass he's got to make, and even though he's not scoring all the goals this time for the teams he's playing for, that's the pass that makes the goal. Brilliant. What are we saying now? 15-9, 6 goals up and 40 seconds left, and Vardar need another goal, and they need another goal quickly. Karacic, Scuba, Kristopans. Look at Palmerson out again, and Petrus. Oh, he almost did. Duarte has got to get back in again. Now, ball with Scuba, ball with Karacic, 1-on-1. That's brilliant play. But it's saved, and the rebound is Barcelona's again, and it's down with Petrus again, and it's underneath the leg of Milosavljev again. And what did I say? They need a goal, but what they don't need to do is leave 3 or 4 seconds on the clock for Barcelona, because they're going to score a goal. Scuba has to go for something. 1 second left, it's all over, and the referees might call a 9-meter ball. But this game is dead and buried after 30 minutes of handball. 16-9, and all you got to do now is sit back and enjoy the way this Barcelona team plays. Great defending, great fast breaks. Not happy viewing for Vardar team. Oh, well, Kristopans almost made us all sit up and wonder if it's all over. But in the end, it hits the crossbar. 7-goal lead for Barcelona. I'm just going to look up fast break goals here for you all, because that's my so 5 fast break goals for Barcelona and 0 for Vardar, and I would say that it's even more than that, the way this team plays. It might not be first phase fast break not second phase, but third, and they are so quick and they just keep going. Half-time score, 16-9. They're a joy to watch this Barcelona team. Not if you're playing against them, but as a neutral. I mean, there's that guy, and he's just looking at that going, I really thought there might be another miracle, and the hat looks good, but the scoreboard looks bad. 52% scoring for Barcelona, 52%. They've only scored half the shots they've had, and they're winning by 7. And the saving percentage is actually even Stevens at 41 and 44, but yet Milosavljev has kept them in the game. And fast break goals, you've already seen it there. Look at Gomez, she's on 5. That's Alish, the right winger. Kristapan's on 3, DKM 2s. Gonzalez, it's all 2s and 1s all the way down, but it's just, it looks like men against boys out there at the moment in terms of speed, in terms of technique, in terms of how the game is going. And for a second semi-final of the Final Four, you might say Vardar did well to get this far, and that is true, but they will not be happy the way things have gone. Number of passes is just a bit higher for Vardar, but it's because Barcelona just played the ball so quickly. And look at that, the fastest sprint is probably Dibirov at 30 kilometers an hour, and I love that. Longest air time, 0.7 of a second. Seems short, well, that's a long time. Second half is coming up in about 13 minutes' time. We will be back with you live from the Lanxess Arena with the 20,000 fans watching. Second semi-final of the day, Barcelona Lassa versus HC Vardar.
Der Handball VELUX says, let's play.
Well, we rejoin you now with the second half, just about 90 seconds away. I wonder what Roberto Parrondo had to say to his team at half-time, because no team wants to be going in 7 goals down, particularly against a team that they know that has been routinely scoring 30, 35, 40 goals a game throughout the Champions League season. In the 2 games they played this season, Barcelona won away in Vardar by 4 goals, 30-26. They won at home, 34-26. So they have the beating of this Vardar team, and right now today, that's absolutely clear. Full focus. I walked past the bench of the Vardar team there. Full focus from them for the second half, but also first full focus from the guys from Barcelona, that's for sure. Well, the kiss cam is still going. 27 seconds to go to the second half. Barcelona playing all in yellow from right to left, and it is Pérez de Vargas in goal, and they stick back with Alish on the right wing, Dicamem at the right back position, Fabregas is back on again, Petrus, Duarte is in the left back position, and Arinho back on the left wing. For Vardar, Christian Dissinger comes on in the left back position. Still no sign of, well, Milosavljev of course is staying in goal. He had a great first half, but even though he saved 48% of what came at him, he still can't stop his team being 7 goals down. Second half is underway. Remember, the winners here of this game go on to face Veszprém in the gold medal match tomorrow. If you didn't see it earlier today, 33-30 was the final score. Veszprém defeating Kielce in what was a nail-biting game till the last maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Now they go 7v6. Dissinger saved at the near post by Pérez de Vargas. They look up, that's a poor shot. Wide from Petrus. But they don't waste any time, and they don't sit and worry about missing a shot like that. They just do that again. So very clever from Vardar. They go 7v6 with the goalkeeper out just when the team is not expecting it. They're trying everything they know, but for right now, it's not working. Pérez de Vargas, what a goalkeeper he is. One of the best in the world, in my opinion. Karacic, Cristopans, look at Moraes going nowhere. And look at Fabregas out hitting Cristopans. Cristopans, 60 minutes he's got to play, and he takes so much punishment in the game. Dissinger now, ball to Karacic, back to Dissinger, not yet. Now he looks for the switch, gets it, but Dissinger goes outside and takes the shot and scores the goal. And they're first on the board in the second half, but Alish is already gone. Now Duarte to Dicamem, he breaks through. Great save, Milosavljev. And it's going to be goalkeeper's ball. Great save, Milosavljev. Ball back with Karacic. 16-10 now. Dimitrov is hauled down. Someone's in trouble. He says, get up. Bit of play acting. There was a tug on him on the way through, but I think the referees are right there. There's far too many times you see a guy getting 2 minutes for that, and it's not needed. He just hold him in fairness, but Dimitrov makes the meal of it, and that's what really focuses the minds of the referees. Decide it's not 2 minutes there for Alish. And look at Dicamem and Fabregas out high again, but Duarte and Petrus minding the line player. Čupić with the ball, pushed by Duarte. A bit of movement now into Moraes. Great ball, but he's inside. No goal, and Pérez de Vargas looks up and finds Palmerson. And Palmerson, one pass. Arinho, great goal, Arinho. And once again, he does what Karacic did, left the ball behind on Cristopans. But again, it's Palmerson. Watch, get the ball to Palmerson. One pass, it's like a bullet. And that's a good goal by Arinho, and this time he went low. He went too high once to the far corner earlier, and he dead right from the referees. What a great spot inside from Moraes. 17-10, the 7-goal lead restored. Look at Čupić, makes his way in. Now Cristopans, and out goes Arinho on him, and he stays with him, and he pressures him. Ball back with Dissinger. Dissinger back to Cristopans. He doesn't fancy it. Cristopans goes alone. No chance, Pérez de Vargas. Great goal, and look at Pérez de Vargas, so quick. Ball in the centre, plates it. No, they've got to come back. They've got to come back. No, says the referee. Great goal, Cristopans. Outside Duarte. Duarte's got to leave him, and then no chance, Perez de Vargas. Here it is again. And then from the fast ball to the centre, the referee's called them back, so Barcelona has to break down this team. 6v6, attack v defence, something they don't like to do. They can do it, they don't like it though. They like to just break on you and play fast ball. Fabregas, Lassa Anderson, DKM comes back inside, plays it to Lassa Anderson, who's hit by Dissinger, and he goes down. Timeout, says the referee. And Lassa Anderson is down, holding onto his throat. Referees don't feel the need to go to any action replay. Oh, he has. He's got him around the neck there. But the referee said, all is fair in love and war. Carry on. Lassa Anderson has it now. Fabregas, little switch on this side. Arinho moves, second line. DKM back to Lassa Anderson, but it's stolen by Shishkarov. He's all alone versus Perez de Vargas. And Perez de Vargas puts him off enough for the ball to hit the crossbar again from Vardar. Palmerson quickly over to Mem. As you're watching that, back to Palmerson. Ball behind the back, out to Arinho. And it hits the post and back out to Čupić. And Čupić now runs. Čupić, all the way over the sideline, and somebody got a nice catch there in the crowd. And DKM plays it quickly to Duarte. Duarte, what can he do? He goes up, two-footed, up in the air. That is outstanding. And it's a skill you don't often see in handball anymore. The two-footed jump shot, and I love it. Take a bow, Gilberto Duarte. Nice goal, off the 2 feet, and that's what it means to him. Kristopans, Igor Karacic, Christian Dissinger, still a 7-goal lead. Karacic looks, finds Kristopans, he goes 1-on-1 against Fabregas, gets the ball back to Dissinger. They've lost it, but the referees decide that it is going to be a 11-metre ball. Wherever the foul happened, it's quite a good distance outside the 9-metre line, but he takes it from the 9-metre line anyway. Ball back with Dissinger, Dissinger to Karacic, Karacic 1 against 1, tries to go, does go, Moraes, somebody's in trouble here, and it's Gilberto Duarte, and you see he's got a hold of the jersey there. I think that's the right decision, absolutely the correct decision. He takes it with good grace. So power play for Vardar. 18-11, 7 goals down, 5-10 gone in the second half. Vardar playing in the candy stripe red and black. Up goes Dissinger all the way across to Čupić. Čupić near post past Perez de Vargas. And Perez de Vargas hates letting a goal in. But this is a great ball from Dissinger. Look at that. Čupić did well to take it again. Just in off that near post. Very little chance the goalkeeper has unless he's standing on the post to save that. So now, empty goal for Barcelona. DKM to Aleix and now it's with Palmerson, and then Arinho back to Anderson, and they go for their little movements. Fabregas, and it's back with Palmerson, but now here's the real movement. DKM goes outside, goes through, and he scores it as well. That's a great goal, and down he goes, but back he goes quickly. Diberov's on his bike, plays it to Čupić, but they've got to make changes. And the changes aren't quick enough, and it's slowed down. It's still 6-on-5 in attack. Dissinger, lovely ball out to Diberov, play on. Diberov goes for the shot, Diberov scores. Aleix is told to get up off the ground, and he has a word with the referee, and the referee says, forget about it, just get up, nothing happened. He's saying he went down, but look at the amount of time Diberov had, and he just puts it past Perez de Vargas, and it's a 6-goal game again, 19-13. Barcelona playing it nice and calm. Palmerson to Mem. Palmerson really calling the shots, running this team. Now Karacic comes out, it's like a 4-2. There is an empty goal. Ball is with Lassa Anderson, back to Mem, into Gomes. Now he plays it to DKM again, who comes inside. He needs to go outside, and he goes where everybody is. Diberov goes down, and now he goes back out again, and he doesn't know who he's defending. The ball is with Fabregas, he's on Lassa Anderson, and Shishkarov comes out on Palmerson. Ball to Aleix, ball to DKM, handles up a pass of play. Palmerson around the corner, what a ball! And Diberov rugby tackles Arinho to the ground. Aurelio can smile about it. Ball around the corner from Palmerson was beautiful. There you go. See what you can do with that. Good steal actually from Dibirov, but the foul was on Aurelio as he pulls him back. Palmerson, oh, stolen, there goes Čupić. Who's he going to find? He finds Karacic, no one outside him, comes back inside, correct decision, and a great goal from Vardar. 19-14, they're not giving up on this yet. 7 goals down at half-time, it's back to 5. Palmerson ran into trouble, Čupić picked it up, played it to Karacic, and then it was like Dikemem didn't know where he was, and in the end Karacic walks past him and scores an easy goal. And they're just saying, come on, let's go. Sergei Gorbach, well, he such a bad knee injury, came back, has played, scored a couple of goals for them, but won't get into this game. Lovely ball out to Aurelio, and he puts it top corner. Milosavljev should have known it was coming. He didn't, and it's back to 6 goals again. 2014, you get the feeling Barcelona can just score easy goals when they need to. That's some ball from Palmerson to Aurelio, and he waits for the hand to just come inside, and then he puts it past it. Watch it. Hand comes in, there, and he puts it past the hand. That's a really good goal. Great technique, good hang time. 2014, 8 minutes gone in the second half. Karacic, Kristopans hit by Petrus on the way through. 9-meter ball, says the referee. I love the way Kristopans plays the game. He just never complains. He just does his job. He plays the game in a really good style. Never, ever. He gets hit all the time, and he never complains. Čupić, Karacic, Petrus, great defending from Petrus, gets away from the hold he has and then gets back. Lovely steal, Aurelio, that's the way they play it, ball over the top like a grenade, and then like a bazooka, he scores it, and it's 21-14, all done by Aurelio and Petrus, who started all that with the lovely release. Look at the steal, Aurelio against the big lad, and then pops it over his head. Ball is back on Karacic, he turns and he scores. And they're gone again, Barcelona. Ball is out, Mem, it's out to Gomez, over the top. That is just, you cannot take your eyes off it for a second. The skill of showing an action replay may be dead with this Barcelona team. Because just one time a guy scores a good goal, this Barcelona team has already gone in the blink of an eye. That was the goal from Karacic and he got, but look, 22-15, back to 7. And Barcelona just know how to put the foot on the accelerator. Kristopans, faced by Duarte, goes up, hits off a defender and out over the end line, but the referees decided it was a foul before that. And Dinas comes back, and look at him, he is out on his feet, but he's going to keep going. Come what may. Čupić is looking like the oxygen tank needs to come on as well over here on this sideline. The hands are on the hips, just taking a little breather while the floor is wiped. And this Vardar team really needs little breaks. Now, Dissinger comes into the centre, and here comes Moraes on the wraparound. What are they going to do? Kristopans, look at Fabregas, out at nearly 14 metres. Lovely ball, Čupić, save, rebound as Petrus gives it the wrong side. Mem doesn't look left, he needs to look left, he goes for the shot himself, and they butchered that one again. They have got so many chances to play a ball quickly. The first one was to Gomez out there on the right wing. Watch this again, they butcher it. Great save. We might not get to see it because the game has started again. It was a great save from Pérez de Vargas, but after that, so many mistakes from Barcelona in the fast break, but they have the ball again. They're in control of the time, they're in control of the game and control of the ball. And a timeout has been called for someone to get a yellow card, and it's Roberto Parrondo complaining, and the table official came over and said, he said, I'll take it. Just a great save, great breakthrough from Čupić, nice movement from Vardar. Palmerson Palmerson, he absolutely rifled that at Fabregas. Fabregas didn't know if it was a shot he was trying to block or catch. Kristopan's wide open, off the wrong leg, and spins it in past Perez de Vargas, and he's not up and the ball is gone. And they've called him back again. I cannot believe that. You never see that at this level of handball. Great goal. Kristopans. Lassa Andersson still tried to get back in. Nice little spin around him. And Barcelona had a guy, Vardar had a guy on the floor. Barcelona wanted to break it, and the referees called him back for a second time. And they're so quick at going, maybe the referees need a little breather every now and again as well. Nem, Lassa Andersson, shot is poor, but it's over the end line. It's going to be a corner ball. Well, you got to say that on the bench, their heads must be in their hands. That's really poor from Alish over there on the right wing. The ball to Dikemem, and there was a bit of pressure from Vardar on just the throw, and they blew it. And even Xavi Pascual is saying, why don't you just do this? A bit like David Davis in the earlier game said to Cantamahe, you know you can bounce the ball, right? Don't get called for holding on past 3 seconds. Palmerson's in trouble here. That's a great goal. Kristopans gives a little fist to his teammates and he's gone. And someone's in trouble. Aaron Palmerson's in trouble. And he asked the referee why. And it's... he doesn't let go. I can see why the referee's done it. Because sometimes with Kristopans, he's so big you don't realise that the guys are like putting him under the kind of pressure that you would see against guys maybe a little shorter, and he gets some treatment out there in the court. So Palmerson's off. It's empty goal Barcelona, and it's a power play for Vardar. So 6 attackers but nobody at home for the Barcelona team. Lassa Andersson, lovely ball into Fabregas, and they just tore them apart there. Lovely movement from Lassa Andersson, opened the eyes, saw Fabregas. Nice easy goal, and it's 23-17. Look at it again. Kristopans out on his feet. Can't get back. Perez de Vargas back in goal, 6v5 in attack. Look at Dikemem. They don't mind that they're a man down. They still get that. They still get those movements. Moraes tries to make the big block in there. Doesn't work out. They've got to go again here. Vardar, they do to Dissinger, back to Karacic. Karacic around the corner to Moraes. Lovely little lob. Perez de Vargas, I think he was jumping into the other goal area there. It's back to a 5-goal game, 23-18. Lovely ball around the corner, and look at Perez de Vargas come out. He tries to jump, but Moraes has just got the little lob, and it comes down early enough. That's a nice goal, 23-18. 41 seconds left on the power play. Look at Dibarov out high, and look at Karacic out high, but he's not on anybody. Now Dikemem, ball back to Fabregas. Dikemem, now they all hit him. Now the ball to Entrerios. Ourinho, where's he going? Back to Entrerios, and wide on the other side is Gomez. Open, no one near him. Will they find him? Entrerios goes for the shot when he needs to go for the pass over to Gomez. And it's a 9-metre ball for Barcelona in the end anyway, for defending inside or knocking the ball back to the goalkeeper, something like that. But it's going to be a 9-metre ball for Barcelona. 16 minutes left in the game. Needed to give that over to the right wing, who was wide open. And that's why he was inside. And I think they maybe have to let that go, no? Anyway, it's a 9-metre ball. I'm sure Ourinho's thinking, but like, bit of an early whistle. That's the way it goes. Let's go! 16 seconds left on this power play. Entrerios to Lassa Andersson, and Fabregas in on the line. Entrerios goes for another shot when there's no need. Timeout call, floor wipers call, 2 seconds left. Alish might have been a nicer move there as he was running around. Looked like it was opening up, but he goes for the shot. I mean, he's made a career out of scoring those kind of goals, but he's back on the ball. Ball was with Mem. Now Lassa Andersson, great ball. Now he's open. Plays it out to Mem a little slowly. Maybe he's down on the floor. Hand us up a passive play. Now he's got to go for the shot. That's brilliant. That's Entrerios right there. The little fake, the little step outside, and he's still got it. He may be 38 years of age, but he's still got it. Beautiful. Great goal. And 6 goals again. Stolen, back with Moraes. Shot, scored. Well, it's like nobody wants the ball. Fabregas looks, finds Gomez, back out to Entrerios. Alish takes it back again from Mem. Mem now 1 against 1. Who's he looking for? He looks for Entrerios. Ball out to the wing is good, but not good enough. Lassa Anderson turns. Dissinger, that's great play. Penalty. 1 against 1. Then he gets hit again. And he's delighted. And is it 2 minutes for someone as well? Is it Gleb Kalarash? It can't be Dissinger anyway. It is Dissinger. I thought he got away with it. I thought Lassa Anderson gone by him. Gleb Kalarash comes across and really hits him. That's a bad tackle from Kalarash. That's not nice to see. But they made a stern stuff, those Danes. He gets up off the floor. He's delighted. So Alish comes forward against Milosavljev. He's got a lot of different kind of shots in his locker. He waits for the whistle, gets the whistle, and then gets the angle right in the bounce, up into the top of the net. 25-19, a 6-goal lead, and 14:30 left in the game. Kristopans goes up. He's fouled. It's going to be a 9-meter ball. The story of the Vardar team this year and all the problems they've had, and the fact that the team may not survive or might not have survived into next season. The word is that they probably will, but certainly not at this level. And last season, it's from zero angle. Oh my goodness me! Exceptional and phenomenal. That is Timur Dibarov. What a goal from nowhere and between the hip and the post. Just the slightest gap. No, just over the shoulder. What a goal, Timur Dibarov. That is why you pay the entry fee. And it's only a 5-goal game. They're not going away. But there will be a breakup with this team, that's for sure. A lot of players are gone. And they've gone for attacker foul against Lassa Anderson there. Shishkarev went down screaming and holding his face. And Vardar are on the ball again. If they score here, 4 is pretty much the closest until since very early on in the game. And Vardar, empty goal. Kristopans, Karacic, they're playing 6-on-6, but there's no one home. Lovely ball behind the back, but it's almost stolen by Sarando and Petrus. Now they're out of position, and now Dissinger breaks through, and they're looking for a attacker foul. I think they're right as well, but still, ball goes on, and it's a 4-goal game. Do we have a game here? Alish Gomez, 8 from 8 on his shots. That's a great decision. Great play by Dissinger. 25-21, and there are 12 minutes odd left in the game, and it's only a 4-goal game again. Sipchak to Anderson, to Mem, to Anderson. Oh, they've dropped it again, but they get it back. Lassa Anderson picks it up, ball out to Dika Mem, and timeout called, and he really needed that because a 6-goal lead that it was for so long is now only 4, and Barcelona got to pull their socks up here. They've got to pull their socks up fast.
Odbrana je dobra kako performu vreme. Napad je dobro, samo problem koga ne davamo gol. Kara i disko. Na bratanje to. Možeš da igraš odbrana, možeš da igraš odbrana, samba možeš da igraš odbrana.
Vale, bien. Eso por un lado. Luego, aquí en el sistema defensivo, este 2 tiene que tener profundidad, ¿vale? Y el 3 de aquí, que esté un poco ayudado, ¿de acuerdo? Aquí ahora. That's right. If it's possible, if I run, it's possible. Lowen aquí, para Dika, en este 1 contra 1. Y si pase bien aquí, ¿vale? Si se ponen 6-0 y viene arriba, que el extremo vuelva. ¿Vale? Vale,
Well, the timeouts are over, more or less, and the teams are out on the court again, ready to play. It's Barcelona's ball. It is 25-21. They were leading by 7 at half-time, and Vardar just not going away. And I think, at times, Barcelona just overcooking it, making some really poor decisions, maybe knowing that they can just get back into the zone again whenever they want. But that's been the undoing of so many teams so often, and could still happen today. 4 goals in it. 12 minutes remaining. 7 fast break goals for Barcelona, only 1 for Vardar. Tells the tale. Arinho, Entredios, Anderson, Dicamem, Anderson, great save, but all the way out to the wing. Alish with the ball again now. Ball with Dicamem, Entredios, Lassa Anderson. Deep in the corner is no one. He's on the far side, Arinho. Now he gets the ball out to the wing. Lovely ball. That's a great save, Milosavljev, who falls on top of Arinho. And I don't know whether or not he needed to do that. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but that looked like, I don't know, that did not look good from Milosavljev. Maybe he slipped on the floor. Great save, Milosavljev, in the first place. Arinho looks like he's okay. I don't think he needs to do that. Well, Čupić has got the ball now. Kristapans to Karacic to Dissinger. Dissinger, of course, played in that Kiel-Veszprem game all those years ago. In 2016, where they went to extra time in the semi-final. Kristapans again. That's 7 for him in the game, and he's down and he's injured. But the game goes on. The game goes on. Referee checks on him. Ball is with Entredios. He asks him, is he okay? Play goes on. Floor wipers on. Lassa Anderson, ball to the wing to Arinho, and he scores it. And that's the way the game goes. If the referees don't believe there's a health issue, I think he went down hard. But they kept playing on Barcelona. Arinho, well, he got his revenge for that fall on him that was there a little bit earlier. 26-22, the score. And he goes down. I tell you, he takes some punishment out there, that boy. And you'd think there'd be a little sympathy from the referees. You know, being Latvian and all that, but nothing at all. So 26-22, 10.5 minutes left. Moraes on the ball. Kristapans, or Dissinger, I should say. Kristapans. Now Kristapans again, and he scores again. How many have we got now? 8 for Kristapans. Duarte breaks it. It's a 3-goal game. Dicamem. Duarte. What's he going to do? Plays it to Lassa Anderson. And on comes Muller in place of Perez de Vargas. So that's the change. Perez de Vargas started the game well, but ended up with only 28%. They decided they need somebody bigger in goal just to put this Vardar team off. Can't blame Perez de Vargas, to be honest. Some of the shots that went past him, he had no chance with. Lassa Anderson and Entredios. Sipchak over there outside, but it's coming back to Lassa Anderson. Another save, rebound, and referees decide it's going to be a 9-metre ball. I think it's the right decision. Arinho stays deep on the left wing. Then inside him is Entredios. Lassa Anderson is in the centre, and it's Alish Gomez out on the right wing. He looks, finds Dicamem, Entredios, what can he do? Taking too many steps, if you ask me. He's pushed out by Gleb Kalarash. Great defensive partnership, that, the Latvian and the Russian. Now the ball with Lassa Anderson, hand us up for passive play. Plays it back to him again. Entredios back to Gomez. Gomez over the top to no one, and they picked it up again. Could this be a 2-goal game? Čupić picks it up, plays it to Karacic. He slows it down, plays it to Dibarov. 4-goal turnaround, and I I said this Barcelona team, they're brilliant when the defence works and they're fast breaking. 6 against 6, not so much. And they're much better when Palmerson is playing. And right now, they could lose 5 goals of a 7-goal lead. It's 26-23, Muller in goal. Fabregas out of Paracic, sidesteps him, ball is over the sideline, stolen, yes, by Zipchak, no, by Petrus and Mourinho getting each other's way. Now to Entredios, who sidestep, someone's in trouble here. Someone's in big trouble here. It's definitely 7 metres, but nothing more, says the referee, but it should be. Timeout called. Well, it looked to me like he was absolutely... No, that's okay. Kiselyev came on. That's great footwork by Entredios there. And Gidban comes on in place of Milosavljev. Kiselyev is on in place of Kristopans to give him a little breather. He deserves it. So Gomes, what can he do now against the Algerian? He's missed it. He's absolutely blasted it. About a metre wide of the post. 8 minutes remaining. 26-23. He's a great young player, but that is not one he's going to want to remember. And Kristopans back on again. Dissinger looks, finds him. Duarte's out in him now. Dissinger alone around the corner to Stas Scuba. Empty goal. Ball is out with Dissinger again, but Kristopans comes off. Milosavljev comes back on. Now, Paracic. 9-metre ball, says the referee. And the players on the Barcelona bench can't believe it. Entredios is off. Petrus is on. Fabregas is on. Duarte is on. Mem is still there. He's played almost the entire game as well. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Still time. Kristopans! And he gets a 7-metre! And 2 minutes for Dikamam. Well, the wheels are falling off the Barcelona bus here. When you've got a player like Kristopans, you've always got a chance. He's so big, he's so strong. I mean, 8 goals from 11 shots, but I don't know how many penalties he's got for them too. Čupić against Muller. Fakes him once, and he scores it, and it's a 2-goal game, and we have a semi-final. 26-24, 6 minutes 45 seconds left. Are Barcelona going to blow a 7-goal lead at half-time? It's unthinkable. But if they do, they've only themselves to blame.
26-24, goal number 3,
Dolenets comes on, he goes alone. He scores, but the referees say, I don't know what they're saying, but that should be, they're saying he's down. Let's have a look again. Well, I don't know why that's disallowed. Palmerson goes, he's held up by 2 players, one being Čupić, the other being Kristopans. Fabregas with the ball, Duarte, ball over to Dolenets. What is going to happen here? Handles up a pass to play, Dolenets goes, now the ball to Palmerson, beautiful ball in, foul, no, it's picked up by Dibirov, he looks fine, Shishkarev to Dibirov bounces it once, tries to go again, back to Shishkarev, and the fast break doesn't work, and the Barcelona team gets back, and Duarte chases Dibirov out of the Barcelona defensive area, and that was a great recovery from Barcelona. Still a power play for Vardar. I'm telling you, this place, there's something weird goes on in here. Because this game should have been done and dusted, dead and buried, and it ain't. Kristopans, he's got it to 1! 26-25! 83% accuracy in the second half. The goalkeepers of Barca Lassa haven't had a sniff, but in fairness, the attack of the team is just ground to a halt. 26-25, a 6-goal turnaround from Vardar in the second half. Dennis Cristopans on 9. Ball is with Duarte. And they've called attacker foul. I don't believe it. What are they doing? Well, everything is going Vardar's way right now. What a call against Barcelona. Well, I mean, if that's an attacker foul, you see it day in, day out in every game I've ever watched. Well, Xavi Pascual, what is he thinking? The roof's coming off this arena if they get another one. 26-25, 4 minutes remaining, and we've a semi-final. That's hand up for passive play. Bornais scores! Perez de Vargas back in goal. No attacker foul against the Vardar player, and the 7-goal turnaround is complete. And Barcelona are falling apart before our very eyes, and you just missed it there. But the referee came over to give Xavi Pascual a yellow card. Well, I thought I'd seen it all with Kielce and that comeback. But this game wasn't even in question at half-time. Half-time score, 7 goals up Barcelona. And now suddenly, 26-26. Ball is with Mem, ball is with Duarte, Palmerson, Duarte, and saved again. Rebound is the goalkeeper's ball. They're going to go in the lead here if they break it quickly. They can't. Barcelona make it back. What a save, Milosavljev. 26-26 with only 3 minutes remaining, and they believe, and the Barcelona fans are going, not again. Well, he doesn't know what's going on. Concentration, be calm, that's what he's saying. The team is back to full strength. Perez de Vargas in goal, waiting. Duarte following Cristopans. Dissinger on the ball. Mem hits him. Karacic on this side now. Hand is up for passive play. Cristopans hit by Fabregas. He doesn't want to lose it, and Mem steals it, but it's going to be a 9-metre ball. How many passes are remaining? They don't even ask. It's just like the gods of handball are on their side for this last, what would you say, 25 minutes. Karacic again. Cristopans again. Up he goes, down he goes. There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that, I think. He goes up and his foot catches Petrus, and I think maybe Petrus needs to bring him down safely. But Cristopans says everything's okay. He loses a big shoe. But, well, I don't know now. They're going to have a look at it again. And I think that might be an attacker foul if they look at it like that. His knee comes into Petrus. It'll be interesting to see which way they go. As Petrus steps out, the big knee comes into. Of course, at that stage, he's got to look out for the safety of the player in the air. But I don't think Petrus does anything here. It'll be interesting to see what the referees do. Never seen anything like that myself. Never seen a call like that. We're having a good discussion about it anyway. 26-26, 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining. Well, 2 minutes 17. Are they going for a card here? I understand why, but I find it hard to believe because the knee comes across Petrus first there and hits him, and then the fall to the ground. I find, after seeing it in an action replay, I cannot believe the referees came up with that decision. That's a big miss for Barcelona. Petrus isn't happy. And, well, that's the decision. It's power play for Vardar, and Scuba comes back on now. Kristopans, Karacic, Scuba, 6v5. They've stolen it. No, Fabregas just gets his fingertips to it, but not enough. Hand goes up for passive play. Karacic shot. Karacic scores the lead, and he's down, but they play on without him. They play on without him. It's out to Gomez, who's hit. They lose it. Unbelievable. Nothing for Karacic is down with cramp. They lose the ball, Barcelona. It's more than cramp. Who is that? Is that Karacic? I think it might be. Down he goes. It is Karacic. He's on the ground. Great shot. Great goal. 27-26. Vardar, 8-goal turnaround. And they lost it. They just lost it again. Just need to be a little bit calmer. They're so used to playing at speed the whole season, they needed to be a little bit calmer. And we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds left in a game that looked like it was all over, and suddenly here we are, and you can see that Karacic has just given everything he's got, and they can't lose him for tomorrow if they go through to the gold medal match. And Victor Tomás trying to get the troops ready. There's still 1 minute 24 seconds left on the power play. Vardar still a player up, and Barcelona running out of ideas. And the young guys maybe struggling a little bit in this arena. And the old heads, Kristopans, Stupic, Dissinger, all been here before. Mauritius played out of his skin. Milosavljev has been absolutely sensational in goal. 41% save ratio. That's incredible. Kristopans, Scuba. Diberov now with the ball. Duarte steps out. Kristopans goes in. No attacker foul. Twice. Goal scored. 28-26. And the Barcelona player is down, and I think Dissinger hits him with his knee on the way through again. Fabregas is down. We'll have to see it, but it doesn't matter to them. They're 28-26 in the lead with 1:15 left in the game. You have to say that it's Vardar's to lose now. No, good decision, no foul. Good decision, no foul. Great goal. 28-26, Vardar leading. I am flabbergasted. Palmerson with the ball, what's he going to do? Is he going to lose another semi-final? Looks like it. Lassa Andersson's dropped it, and that is the game. 1 minute remaining. Vardar have done the absolute impossible. 7 goals down at half-time with a squad that, 6 or 7 players that can play. They are going to the gold medal match to play against Veszprém, and the player of the match is Danis Kristopans. This timeout called, and the goal doesn't count. And 30 seconds remaining. They can just enjoy it but that won't be good to see. I hope it's just cramp, because if he can't do it, if he can't make it tomorrow, they could be in trouble. .86% shot accuracy in the second half for Vardar. Only 43% in the first half, but Barcelona just fell apart at the seams. Once the fast break game wasn't working for them, They were called back a couple of times by the referees for taking the ball too quickly on the ball to the centre line, and that man, he's got to stick to his philosophy because it's a beautiful philosophy to watch. Didn't work today, but it might work another day. Now, they're on a fast break, 30 seconds remaining. Does Gomez pick it up? He does. Does he go for the goal? He does. And it's 28-27 with 20 seconds remaining. What are they going to do? Stoilov plays it. Can they win it back? Dissinger with the ball, plays it over to Dibarov. What's he going to do now? 12 seconds remaining. Still no hand for passive play. They got to keep attacking the goal. Scuba, ball to Stoilov, and that is it. Vardar are going to the gold medal match. Barcelona have fallen apart. You can question some of the decisions, but really, at 7 goals down, they were out of this game. But somehow, some way, they made it back in. And those guys, for all the wins this season, for all the stunning flowing handball, it all came to naught when it mattered most. 27 goals they've scored, 29 for Vardar, and it's another season at the Final Four of semi-final defeat for Barcelona. But these guys, what an absolutely incredible story. At the start of the season, lost some of their best players to other clubs. They lost Sterbic, who plays for Vesprem now. They lost Canellas, Makeda, so many of the players that had won them the Champions League the year previously in 17. And then to do what they've done now, 29-27, a 9-goal turnaround in the second half. It is the Lanxess Arena and this 20,000-seater arena. It just doesn't let you ever think that you're out of the game. And more fool me. At halftime I said, you know, Barcelona had only scored 50% of their shots and were 7 goals up. This game could be 20-25. What do I know? They just keep coming back, these teams. They keep proving us wrong. It is a miracle-making machine, the EHF Final Four. Not for Barcelona this year. They go on to play Kielce tomorrow in the bronze medal match. But this team, Vardar, they go to the gold medal match. From the commentary position, that's it for now. But do stay tuned. We'll try and get some reaction from one of the Vardar players. Stoyanche, at halftime, I said that game is over.
We didn't. Yeah, you know, it's same happened in Segat, you know, and we just had the same conversation. Come on, nothing special, but we really believe that we can go back from this, and it happened again.
I read a quote from Milosavljev. He said, everybody on this team is heroes. Everyone on this team is heroes. We saw it again.
I told you before, we're just happy that we're here on the Final Four. But after this, I really don't understand what happened. We were just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and at the end, we won.
Come here, listen. I should have learned by now never to say the game is over. What do you say about Kristopans, Milosavljev, those two in particular?
Kristopans is the best handball player in the world now, and 10 years after, for sure. Milosavljev is new and he's very mature for his age. He's doing good, and I hope he continue like this.
Okay, you guys take a break tonight, relax. We'll see you in the gold medal match tomorrow.
Thank you, man. Good to see you.
Vidjeli smo brojna čuda ovih godina u Lanxess Areni, ovo je jedno od najvećih. 16-9 ako se ne varam nakon prvog poluvremena i onda u nastavku nevjerojatan povratak.
Pa mislim da se nismo snašli na početku, jednostavno probali smo neke stvari koje smo 2-3 dana vježbali na treningu. Nije nam pošlo za rukom i onda kad stvorimo neke šanse, njihov golman je branio fenomenalno. Jednostavno nije nas ništa išlo. Otišlo je u njihovu korist na 6-7 pogodaka razlike, ali smo stvarno vjerovali. Iz svih ovih dana kad smo došli u Kel, znali smo da možemo pobijediti Barcelonu, znali smo da su oni veliki favoriti, ali da borbenošću i karakterom i srcem, što smo 100 puta dokazali ove godine da možemo pobijediti svakoga. I evo, to ste vidjeli drugo poluvrijeme, skupili smo se, Mali je još rekao par poruka u slačionice, ohrabrio dečke i evo, došli smo tu gdje jesmo, vjerovali smo ono što je najbitnije i sad smo u finalu da se oporavimo što je brže moguće i da možemo, daj Bože, završiti ovaj turnir onako kako želimo.
Manje od 24 sata je do finalne utakmice, izneseni ste bili s terena, što se dogodilo?
Već sam u 3 dana zaredom već imam veliku temperaturu i igram pod temperaturom danas. Valjda dehidracija je u pitanju i nadam se da su samo grčevi bili oba lista. Presjeklo me, nisam mogao ispraviti noge, nisam mogao staviti noge nikako. Nadam se da će me liječnici večeras oporaviti i da će sutra već biti spreman za vežbu.
Hvala.
Hvala vam.
Evo tu je Ivan Čupić. Ivane, pa vi pojma nemate u rukometu. Jutro ste mi rekli da ako Barcelona ode na 4-5 da to se ne može stići.
Rekao sam ti, već 2 tjedna pričamo da moramo dovesti zadnjih 10 minuta utakmicu egal, da moramo staviti pritisak na njih jer su favoriti, jer moraju. I najbolji pritisak je ovo bio. Barca sam uvjerena, odlična od početka, s odličnim golmanom. Mi nije da smo bili preplašeni, nego jednostavno nismo igrali svoju igru na početku. Oni to jako dobro kažnjavaju, ali evo, zadnjih 10 do 50. minute ili 45. mislim da je Barca bila bolja ekipa. Ali polako, gol za gol, stavili smo pritisak na 2-3 razlike, oni su počeli mijenjati golmane, bekove i vidjelo se da se ušla nervoza u njih. Teško je kad vodiš 7-8 i dovedeš utakmicu u pitanje i na kraju, evo, zasluženo, mislim.
Apsolutno zasluženo, ovdje je bilo kao u Skoplju.
Pa je, stvarno, karakter ekipe oslikava cijelu atmosferu naših navijača, sve šta se događa zadnjih 5-6 godina u Skoplju i osjećali smo se kao da igramo u Jane Sandanski, samo malo veća, od 20.000, ne od 7.
Ali zaista pod hrvatsko-latvijskim notama je išao ovaj preokret. Karačić je odigrao fantastičnu utakmicu. Vi ste igrali i playmakera, i krilo, i beka, i pivota, i Krištopans naravno je morao odraditi svoje.
Pa je, cijelu sezonu tako igramo, 2-3 igrača po vuku, danas 2-3 sutra, ali Kris nam je igrač koji igra 60 minuta u obrani, 60 minuta u napadu. Kad ostanemo bez ideje, damo njemu kao, ne znam, u najbolje vrijeme Jordanu i Lebronu, mi se maknemo, igra 10-15 minuta sam, da mi malo dođemo sebi. Ne samo to, mislim da je danas imao protiv sjajnih bekova Barca jedno 10-12 blokada, pomogao je našem golmanu za dosta šuteva izvanka i kapa dole za njega i normalno za sve i ništa. Sutra treba osvojiti sad kad smo do ovdje došli.
Sad, moram odmah, znam da ste vrući od ovoga, ali dobrog ste raspoloženja. Finale, Vesprem, Vardar, prognoza kako do naslova?
Pa, ovako oko danas. Napad, obrana, trčimo, bacamo se na glavu. Sigurno ćemo nešto i probati spremiti, sigurno ćemo dosta razgovarati ovih pola dana što imamo tako reći, ali finala se uvijek pobjeđuju srcem, nečim još što ne smijem reći, glavom, energijom, tim, ekipa, samo te to može iznijeti i vjerujem da ćemo još jednom sutra pokazati da smo najbolja ekipa u Evropi.
Hvala i velike čestitke.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now we're complete. We can start the closing press conference following the second semi-final of the VELUX EHF Final 4 here in Cologne. The second semi-final was played between Barca Lassa and HC Vardar. As you all know, the final score 29-27 to Vardar, despite Barca Lassa being 16-9 up at half-time. I'll introduce first of all our guests onto the stage. On my right-hand side, Xavi Pascual and Victor Thomas from Barca Lassa. On my left, Roberto Parando and Ivan Čupić from Vardar. And so we'll start with the victors, with HC Vardar. And Roberto, can you give us your comments on the game and perhaps tell us what you said at half-time to motivate your team to this victory?
Good night to everyone. First of all, I want to say that we are very proud to play tomorrow final because we played against Barcelona and honestly they were the best team during all season. Just this is Final Four, this is the one match, and this is a sport. But Barcelona, I have to say, they were the best team during all the season, and we are very happy because today we could defeat them. In the first half, I told to the players, I think we didn't play very, very bad. I think we played good. Just some mistakes. We lost 2-3 balls and they scored fast breaks. Also, Gonzalo in the first half was very good, and we missed 3-4 very easy shoots. And also our defense was working, but they got 3-4 rebounds, and I think that was the difference. It was difficult to explain to the players that I was happy about how we played, but in the second half they tried in themselves, they played full with the heart, and we could get the victory.
Thank you. Xavi, I know you're extremely disappointed, but could you give us your take on the game today?
Hello, everyone. First of all, congratulations to Vardar. I think that there was 2 games inside the one game. In the first half, we played very well, and in the second half, we disappeared absolutely on the court, and they deserve the victory.
Ivan, could you tell us what the coach said to you at half-time? What made the difference in the second half?
Yeah, in half-time was a little difficult. Few our Balkans play was screaming in the locker room at half-time, but Parondo calmed us down and tell that it's not so bad. And then we calmed down a little bit, leave the referees alone, leave the Vargas alone, who was great first half, and tell we need to try everything. We need to play with heart, with head, with everything that we have 30 minutes and try to came last 10 minutes in the game, -3, 4, try a little bit, make the pressure to Barca, because 40 minutes I think they play great handball, easy, fast, everything was working for them, but at the end we have a little bit luck, and that's what you need to come to the final. So at the end, incredible. Thank you.
Thank you. Victor, can you give us your comments on today's game, on the performance of Barca?
Of course, congratulations to Vardar, especially to Roberto, because I played with him in the national team, and I think he deserves the best. It's hard to tell right now, after such a short time after the game, what happened in the second half. Of course, we have to look at ourselves, look what we have done wrong, which is obviously a lot in the second half. And as my coach said, it was like night and day, the first and the second half, and we couldn't see the team that showed up in the first half in the second. So I think we have to assume our mistakes, and we have to try to get ready for tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you to everybody. I'll open the floor to questions from the journalists in the room. Do we have some questions? At the back.
I have a question for Roberto. Congratulations. How were you able to change the rhythm of the match after the halftime?
We started with 7 goals for Barcelona, and I told to the players, try to start with 2-0 for us, and if we are in this 4 or 5 goals, it's going to be match. They did it, and the most important that we could be like this, 4, 5, and after that they trust in themselves, and they were amazing today.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions? One more, yeah.
Good evening. I have a question to Coach Garcia Parondo about Igor Karacic. As we know, in the last part of the game, he caught an injury. Have you any news about him and his condition? Thank you.
I couldn't speak with him or with the doctors. We were here in the press with the journalists, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I hope that he can help us tomorrow. We need it. We need all the players. We have a lot of big roster, a very, very wide roster. So we need all the players, and I think that Kara made a great season, and he deserves to play the final. I hope he can do it.
Okay, thank you. Last question.
Xavi, please tell me what's happened with your team in the second half. The world best team is incredible.
It's difficult to explain. Sorry? It's difficult to explain because we play very well in the first half and we don't change the nothing. But we make some mistakes in front of the goalkeepers and we receive 20 goals. This is something strange. Our goalkeepers don't save the balls. And we had some problems with this. And this is the reason.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll meet again tomorrow, 3:15, for the match between Barcelona and Kielce. Thank you to everyone here and everyone on the stage. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.